Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Milan Weekly Podcast. On this episode, 125th anniversary. It was a celebration, and then the game started, and that all came to a crashing halt. We're going to talk everything about the game, the antics after the game, all the fiasco that seems to be happening, the drama that's going down tonight in Milan. We're going to talk about everything. Our tops, our flops. We have so much more. Oh, Steve.
Shit started even before the fucking birthday cake was even made. There was shit that happened before.
Well,
I'm not fucking happy tonight. I'm not happy tonight. I'm really not happy tonight.
Well, you know what? You know what they need to do? If you want to make us happy and you want more quality content, English style of Milan, there's only one thing you need to do. Subscribe to the channel. Please smash the like button. Leave a comment if you're watching later. Follow us on all of our socials. If you want to help support the channel, two ways of doing it. Become a Patreon member. Super chats are open. Flood the chat for some super chats. We need questions. We'll get to it towards the end of the show. Steve, Gio filling in for Vinny. Vinny is protesting the show. He's protesting Milan. He's just fed up with all of it, but he'll be back next week. He feels the need. He couldn't like Maldini. He declined doing the show tonight. He said, "I can't do it, guys. I got to make my money. They're not doing anything to help me." Well, tonight, baby, we're live. We're ready. Nothing is going to kill our mood, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Milan Weekly Podcast. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Milan Weekly Podcast. I'm Fabio, joined by, of course, none other than Stevie P and my partner, Gio, from coast to coast. While we are not professionals,
nor do we pretend to be, and so this whole fucking Milan administration, legends, players, staff, cooking staff, everybody is not professional. Everybody.
Well, listen. We're all in a mood. It was not what we wanted yesterday. It probably hasn't been what we wanted for a few months now. But we titled this show tonight "Nothing to Celebrate" because it is an embarrassment to everything Milan at the moment that we could not celebrate our 125th anniversary with a win, with a convincing win. There was so much to talk about. Guys, if you're in the chat and you want to help support the channel, hit us with a super chat. We will highlight your comment or question and get to it later in the show. Let's start with the 125th anniversary. Right, Steve? We saw, obviously, a lot of talk about the jersey dropping. I got the black one right here, goalkeeper, looking phenomenal. Many people had it yesterday at the New York City club gathering. It looked great in person. The players looked wonderful in it. But let's talk about the festivities, Steve. We all knew the drama that was going to be coming. They did extend an invitation to Maldini. He declined. A few other players just didn't show, had reasons they couldn't be there. But we saw how it turned out. Different players from different eras walking out with different titles. Obviously, the best sight you could see was the Dutch trio coming out with the Champions League. Obviously, Van Basten and Gullit and Rijkaard coming out with that. We saw a bunch of old players, a bunch of players not that long ago, a few from the early 2000s. the Pato, the Montolivos, and then, of course, we had Seedorf out there. Obviously, even Pirlo made an appearance with Ambrosini and Inzaghi coming out there. No Shevchenko, no Kaká. But most importantly, and this is our one of our main talking points tonight, no Jerry Cardinale. No owner showing up for your 125th anniversary. Now, let's talk about this, man. What did you think, Steve? What are your thoughts starting from here?
I think that this is unacceptable. It's unacceptable because he has to understand, and I've said it multiple times on this show, he has to understand what Milan means, right? And, 125 years of history, the presidents, and president, especially, let's not count Elliot. Let's go back to Silvio Berlusconi. Silvio Berlusconi was a character in his own right.
Bunga bunga.
Politician. Bunga bunga. Loved the women. Loved himself. Narcissistic to the max. But was there. He was there.
He wouldn't have missed the celebration.
He would have missed this for the world. He wouldn't have missed it. And this is what he has to. So what bothers me about the Jerry Cardinale thing is the excuse, right? Tell me you can't go. I'm okay with you can't go. Make something up. Someone, I don't know, there's a problem at Redbird. It's catching on fire. I don't know what it could be. But don't give me this stupidity. I don't want it to be about me. No, it is about you. You own the fucking team. It is about you. You own the team. And then Maldini declining. He's at fault just as much. Why are you declining? You're declining, but you're still tweeting. And then you tweet, Milan retweets or Milan reposts, then you take it down. Then there's it's pure stupidity. It's pure childish stuff. This is what drives me crazy. It's the excuse. I couldn't go. I didn't have the time to go. But God damn it, you guys, you have the money, you have the time. Jerry Cardinale, you have the money, you have the time. Maldini, you have the money, you have the time. They always say, every legend that ever talks and has some sort of scruples says there's nothing bigger than the badge. This was the moment for Jerry Cardinale, Maldini, and I'm going to throw it out there, the Kakás, the Shevchenkos. There's nothing bigger than the badge. What this team did for all these players, give it back. It's 125 years. It's 125 years. It's not going to come around again. Show the fuck up and give the respect to these colors of red and black of what was needed.
Madonna. Vince Mancini saying, F this organization. That is all. Thank you, Vince. First super chat. Lord Figo, I'm not reading your shit unless you put a super chat. All right, show all that money you Interistas got. Put it in the super chat. G, what do you think, man? You echo Steve's points. Do you feel Cardinale should have been there? Do you think Maldini adding to the drama, like Jan said, being a bit of a drama queen?
I mean, yeah, I asked the question because I wanted to see if I was like tripping and stuff like that. So, but it like you make that post, your dad played for the club, your son got a debut in the club. It's like right now, okay, fine, you don't like Jerry, but the fans need you. They did like the legend missing from that thing. It was crazy. The traitor has more balls than you, Maldini. He showed up. He lucky he ain't got beat up and everywhere. That Pirlo showed up because maybe he's realizing as he gets older, maybe I did mess up and leave and I traded, but he showed up. So if he shows up, bro, that nobody in the fan base wanted to see him or cheer for him, then it's just very disappointing. I don't know. Do you love the club? I know Stevie P loved the club. I cried at the beginning. I don't give a fuck if y'all call me a pussy. To see the legends that come from the club, to see that shit, and then you go down the history, and then you see the fucking game, bro. That it's crazy. And I think the Paramount Plus commentator said it the best. No other league can celebrate its legends like Italy does, and that's the best thing. But some of them think that they're bigger than the club, and they're just very disappointed.
Gio, he made an ultimate mistake. No other club other than Milan can celebrate its legends like that. We have, thanks to Silvio Berlusconi, a plethora of legends, you know. And again, I'm gonna use world class players. You understand?
Mhm.
Kaká, world class. Shevchenko, world class. Gullit, world class. Van Basten, world class. Like, guys, this is, you want to continue, like, you know, like, this is the frustrating part, you know, like, you're gonna get the guys like, you know, Lord Figo in the chat, right? He now it's you're kicking the dog when it's down, right? And this is the frustrating part. Their organization is probably run even worse than our organization. Even worse, guys. And that's the frustrating part, because we won a Scudetto, and we thought that we were, and we, as fans, we really didn't want to go backwards. We wanted to go forwards. And
Absolutely.
we thought that with this team was going to, you know, continue on its building process. You know, we saw a little bit of Americanization, which, you know, I don't hate, right? I don't hate that portion of it, because I think the league needs that, you know? The league needs Americanization, because they got to think about the fan experience. They got to think about what, you know, what people are spending inside those walls of San Siro, where the money stays with Milan. They got to think about a stadium. And now you don't show up to the 125th anniversary? Like, you're asking people like Lord Figo to come on in a show like this, where he has nothing to do, and just be able to pepper with stupid comments. You understand? Because in the end, they're dumb. You understand? They're dumb comments, because his team was much worse than our team for a long time. For a long time, Silvio Berlusconi owned Inter. We kept them down in the dumps for a reason. You understand? Where they belonged. And somewhere down the line, we let them out because of stupidity. And now we have to pay for it as fans, especially guys like us that have been watching for a long time. There's the easy guys who come in, and they come and they leave a little note, you know, oh my God, I can't believe Jerry this, and I can't believe Maldini this, and oh my God, Pirlo this, and Shevchenko this. And hey, guys, if you didn't stay in the banter era with Kevin Constant, Mesba, and all the traveling circus that we had for the longest time, it's bad. Don't get me wrong, but it's not that bad, guys. It's not that bad. Can it be fixed? Absolutely. Can it be fixed by these people? I said it last week, guys. I said it last week that I didn't have confidence in them. And things like this prove me right, guys. If you cannot show up for an event like this, and it's not important for you, for whatever reason, then I question the things that he said, right? He said he wants Milan to win. He wants Milan to be successful. He wants, but you made an ultimate mistake. And if we flip over to Maldini, it's the same thing. This club has done tremendous things for you, for your legacy, for your persona, for everything. Like, put your shit aside and think about the fans. Think about people at home, oceans away, who are watching this game for a reason. And one of those reasons is to see you come out and say, wow, you know what? Jerry didn't come, but Maldini showed up. Wow. That would have put Jerry. That would have put Jerry in even more hot shit.
I think so too. But again, I look at it honestly, Steven. This is why I don't have too much of an issue with Maldini not showing up, because you have to understand everybody that's in the front office are all people that were there while Maldini was there. And if you look at it, you say, you know what? All the guys in charge basically backstabbed me and probably told this guy, you know what? You should get rid of him. We can do the job. To me, that's why I can see Maldini saying, you know what? I love Milan and it'll always be a part of the history of my family. You can't erase that, but I'm not going to go and celebrate and be around these people. So I don't hate him for that. But I do have a big problem with Cardinale saying, well, I don't want it to be about me. It was never about you.
Never about you.
Never be about you, because you don't even know what the fuck is going on. You don't know anything about the history, but you know what you should do? Just go and be a fucking spectator. Act like you care. You're the front face of Redbird, right? Then show up and be there. That's all you had to do. Just show up. Like Lord Fiegel's father probably couldn't do. All you had to do was show up. That's it, Jerry. All right? But what are we going to do, right? This is our owner. It's the one person we can't get rid of. But my anger turns to management. Because you know what? You all should have gotten on the page now. This is year 2 for all of you. I don't care that you brought Fonseca in this year. There's still so much. And again, the problems that came after the game is, again, because of management. Management, this the mouth actually not talking. All of a sudden, now he doesn't want to talk. Ibra, maybe if it's Sanremo, he's dancing and singing. If he's doing a Pulisic documentary, then he can't shut up, right? He'll put him on CBS in America, then he can't shut up. But when we need him to actually talk, to explain what the hell is going on with this project, nothing. But let's move on, guys, because all that celebration was for what? It was for what? For what? Because when the game started, there was nothing to celebrate. Whoa, all right, 2 Primavera players played. Fantastic, Steve. What award does that get you in the end of the season that you played Primavera players? Nothing. Did they produce a goal? No. Okay, let's talk about it now. The beef with Teo. Now I know Teo Hernandez hasn't had a good season. I'll be the first to tell you. I don't know. Maybe it's baby number 2. Steve, you got multiple kids. You and Gio, you guys got 2 kids. Maybe the stress of another one coming has affected him professionally. I don't know. Who knows what Zoe's doing at home? Could be getting him all riled up. But he hasn't been the same. I can't believe it's just because Maldini left. All right? But to not play him or the captain, vice captain, and other captain, you don't play him at all in this game? Now, I'm happy Jimenez played. Looked pretty decent. Wonder why he hasn't been up sooner. But you don't put Teo in this game at all? You play? I highlighted a comment because this is the real celebration gift that they gave us. They gave us a full game of Emerson Royale. This is what they gave us. Emerson Royale was the gift that kept on giving. But I ask you guys, Steve, we'll start with you here. Gio. You see Emerson Royale. You see Jimenez there. We're playing Liberali, obviously, because we have our hands forced. We have no chance of playing anybody else, right? We're grateful. I'm just grateful we got to see Emerson Royale. Yeah, all right. So, G, what'd you think of the starting 11, man? Were you happy to see some of the Primavera guys at least getting their chance?
I was happy to see the guys, man, the little pups. I mean, I'm not saying Lord Figo, you got me fucked up, bro.
Don't worry.
Nah, I was happy.
We're not going to read his shit. He wants us to read it. He's got to pay it. Fuck him. Let's go.
I was happy, man. But I think the commentator said it with Liberati. He's going to have to get that grown man strength up because he was falling too easy. But, hey, Gio said that he can make a forward pass. He said he could do something that Loftus-Cheek couldn't do. And he was at least he was trying. I like Jimenez more. I think he's more solid. I don't know why he doesn't want to play. I don't know why we want to loan him to Valencia. Like, it's crazy. Why don't we try him at right back if you're going to be? But it was just crazy. to not see Theo and Calabria there is crazy. Probably heard Calabria more because he's grew up in the club. He's been in the club since he's 6 years old. But that's their beef that they got. But hey, at least a game changer like Theo probably in the last 10 minutes would have done something. But I'm just glad that the young guys got a chance, and I like Jimenez post after the game. What it meant to him to be starting in such a big game like that. See, he gets it, Jerry. A 18-year-old, he gets it. And you're 40, 50 plus, and you don't even know what the hell you bought. You probably think you bought something that is not going anywhere, but it is what it is, man. Just happy to see the kids. That's all I can celebrate, Fabio, because I was happy in the beginning seeing the legends, and then the game comes on and boy, I don't know how they didn't go to sleep.
What about you, Steve? I mean, everybody's been talking for somebody to at least attempt to play the cam position that looks like they know what they're doing. Yeah, Liberale 17 looked a little small in regards to everybody else on the field. But what did you think, having a couple of the young guys out there?
So this is probably 10 games too late. You need to start playing these guys, and this is something Milan has been terrible with for the longest time. We had Mihailovic. I don't know how he convinced people to start a 16-year-old Donnarumma, but in the end, it ended up working out. But they gotta play. So if you had the testicular fortitude to play a 16-year-old goalkeeper, guys, playing Liberali at Cam, where we absolutely had no one, and like Gio was saying, Ruben Loftus, I play the ball back cheek all the time. Let's go, guys. I'm okay with playing that. But you have this kid on the bench that you've kept with the team. You've kept him with the team, and you gave him some little starts, right? The start had to be Camarda up top, not Tammy Abraham. Camarda's the future. 125 years have passed of champions. Tammy Abraham, no disrespect, he's not going to be our champion for the longest time. He's not going to be. It's Camarda. You want to play the two youngsters, you automatically start Camarda. You want to fight, Fonseca? Let's fucking fight. Because now you started a war that you're not going to win now. You're not going to win. You cannot. You cannot play Russian roulette with your star players. He doesn't have the credit. He doesn't have the pedigree. He doesn't have the CV for it. He is not, and I'll repeat, Carlo Ancelotti. He is not Fabio Capello. He is not Arrigo Sacchi. He's Paulo fucking Fonseca who shit the bed at Roma. I don't fucking want to be Rome. And Rome did us another fucking huge favor because they lost against Como. Hold my fucking beer, Roma. Hold my beer. But that's the thing that pisses me off with Fonseca. You want to play Russian roulette with your star players. You got away with it with Leao. You got away with it because he's lazy, doesn't track back. But I'm fed up. I am fed up with this shit, guys. I don't need Leao to track back. It would be nice. I need Leao to put balls in the back of the net. I need, at the 125th birthday of my Milan, to start someone better than Emerson Royal. Someone who's better, whether you guys like it or not, or all of Milan world like it or not, is your captain, Calabria. It's not for the whole game. Manage his minutes. Play him 45 minutes. At the 46th minute, put in fucking the young kid, Jimenez, if you want to play like that. Or start fucking Jimenez right back if you want. Bring in Calabria as captain. Make them exchange the band with Leao. It's all fucking, it's a show. It's a telenovela, guys. I played it from my sofa, guys. Very simple. No. Fonseca, he has to flex his muscle. You have no muscle, Fonseca. You are not the Milan. You are not the Milan, guys. This is the major problem. And I don't have confidence in these guys in a winter mercato. They will set us back even more. We're in trouble, guys. We're in 8th place. We need to make Champions League. Arrest Theo Hernandez. Forget about not seeing him the 125th birthday. You're not going to see him the 126th year of Milan because he's going to be gone. And we're going to invest that money in who?
I don't know. I don't know. That's the thing at the bar. I was saying to me, I know Jimenez has played time at right back, and of the two young guys, he looked the more lively. Liberali, again, you give him a chance. You say, all right, you play him here. Again, a little strange.
Sorry. We gave him this chance, right? We gave him this chance. How much do you want to bet? He doesn't see minutes. He doesn't see minutes till the end of the year. How much you want to bet? Then what chance did you give him? You didn't give him a chance. What did you expect him to do? The 1 in 100 billion chance in a lifetime that he was going to show up that game and curl one in top corner? It doesn't happen. The kid that could have done something like that and put up problem is Camarda. But you sat him on the bench for Tammy Abraham. Why? Because you started him one game and Tammy had a little shit fit. He had his period and he got all mad. I couldn't give a flying fuck if you're mad or not. Start the kid. Start the kid if you have to. Find a way. Find a fucking way. Try a FIFA match. Do something. I don't know. EAFC. Try something, Christ.
Listen, the thing that bothers me is that this is not a normal game. All right? If it's just a regular Sunday morning or 6:30 game for us here against Genoa and this means something, fine. But this is a celebration game. 125th anniversary. This was a game to say, you know what? I'm going to put my best starting 11, no matter how informed they are, no matter how much they piss me off, no matter how much they're not listening. Deo and fucking Calabria need to start. And what you do is you play both Morata and Abraham at the same time like you did in the beginning of the season when you thought that was your best option, all right? Because Morata and Abraham, they seem to be able to work well when they're both playing. You needed to do something different. I didn't think Liberali at that moment was the smartest idea because there's too much pressure on the kid. And yeah, like you mentioned, of all the young people, if anybody deserves to start, it's Camarda. Give him a chance to be out there. It just doesn't make sense. And I said, 45th minute, get Camarda in there, pull Liberali out. Get Emerson Royale out because no matter what Fat Mob tells you, he was not having a good game. He wasn't. He had one shot on target. Let's stop pretending that it was he shot it right at the goalkeeper. Big fucking deal. All right? He still provides no crosses. He does nothing on the right side. He's awful. Again, another game. And I just want to mention this. Chukwueze. How much money did we spend on you? We had to spend almost $30 million. Villarreal looks like they fleeced us for this deal. Maybe this guy needs to go back to La Liga because he can't handle it in Serie A. He has, I don't know, his brains and his low IQ, Steve. A lot of low IQ out there on the field. These guys don't know what they're doing. And then, let's talk about Morata, man. Now, Morata was supposed to be the guy that comes in and replaces Giroud, right? We had a bunch of excuses. Not excuses, but I guess you could explain it away. He's younger. Just came off the Euro. He's done okay. He looked all right when he was at Juve. Did pretty good at the Atletico Madrid, right? Should be a good signing. We need the veteran presence. He's the captain of the Spanish team. Two opportunities. One, the one thing I hate, Steve, when the guy comes on and you want to help him achieve some, because he's 16, give him a chance. No. What are you doing? You're a striker. Get the first fucking goal, then help Camarda get his goal. Give us a goal one up first. No, he fucks that chance up, passing it and getting it intercepted. Then the second time, shooting it so hard, it's like PlayStation. He was playing EAFC, and he held the button down to full blast and hit the fucking crossbar. And we end up with nothing. I mean, Steve, I just got to ask, is it ever get to a point that the players are ever responsible? We hold Fonseca a lot responsible, but these players, they just do not come up big. And am I crazy to think we should have known better? Because What did this guy do at Juve to prove that he's top of the line striker like we needed, which we didn't get? Then we go bargain buy last day to loan out for Tammy Abraham. We have a striker. We gave him the number 9, and he's disappeared ever since. I don't even know if he's on the roster anymore.
He's
in
injured.
Jovic.
He's injured.
Yeah, what, he sneezed and he pulled his back? Who knows? But Steve, what's with these players, man? Do we have to just admit that some of these guys are awful purchases?
They're awful purchases, but I don't think, again, and I hate going back to Fonseca there, but I like, we had Giroud, and Giroud was he had his profile of a striker, right? Just because they're close in age doesn't mean they're similar players. Like, they're not at all. They're like, Morata and Giroud are not similar players. And if you think that, you know, you're whipping in crosses and Morata's going to get on those balls, no. Morata's one of those strikers that he's like a real false 9. He's one guy that, you know, you got to play combinations with him. You got to be able to run off the ball with him. And like you said, when you're starting Chukwueze, he's just not intelligent enough to do that. And when he does make that run, his accuracy is so off. You know, like, I had a Grinch statue in front of my house, and I think it got knocked over by one of the balls that he tried to kick at the net. It's not even funny, guys. Like, I have kids that are 13, 12 and 11 and 12 year olds that I can't get mad at them for a lot of things after watching this Milan, because these are professional players. And, you know, what boggles my mind about these guys is exactly that. And Fonseca rolling the dice in such a you know, there's the derby. It's a game within the game, right? It's a game within the season. Very important. Then there's things like this, you know, like when you turn 125 years old and you're playing at home against a very, very average Genoa team that's not doing much. Mind you, they had, you know that Genoa had Mario Balotelli there, didn't get on. That's another thing. Patrick Vieira, another genius. Why would you not put him on? Yeah, if he scores, he's going to squash the party, but rightfully so in a game like this. We don't have the game breakers anymore. We're missing the game breakers. We're missing those guys. And when Fonseca rolls the dice and sits one of our game breakers like Theo Hernandez, we're kind of asking for it, right?
Yeah.
Even when you put in someone like Camarda, who's very good with his head, he's showing it in the Futuro. Throw in a cross, he's going to get to it. But guys, it's just, they're flat. They're out of energy. It's very scary because we're so behind now. And we're getting close to the new year, 2025, and I don't think it's going to get better.
I don't think it's going to get better either. Gio, I know we always do this. It's really hard to even single out a top, but was there anybody that you want to at least identify as the top?
Nobody, man. But like, I don't know, like these guys at Foot Mob, I went to go check because you said it, bro. They gave Emerson fucking Real 8.3, bro. Like, this is sad. Nah, but the flop to me is Chukwueze.
8.3 on what, Gio? 8.3 on what?
Foot Mob.
No, but 8.3 on what? On 10? Or 8.3 on 800?
No, 8.3 on 10.
He's in the green.
FOTMob should get removed. Their app should be removed.
Yeah.
Their app should be right to them.
Your grade is really good when you pass back.
Stevie P says, and you type on the thing, on the computer, Stevie P says, they should remove your quote-unquote title of being an app, because 8.3, Jesus didn't even get 8.3 in one of the Serie A games.
But to me, it's Chukwueze been the flop, but you know, I've been riding on him the whole season, saying that, you know, okay, this is the year. And boy, did you guys see the cross that he made? I don't even know. It went like the zoom. I was like, what the hell is going on?
He's the only guy who can make a cross and or a shot and make it go in for a throw. And he is just awful. I don't know. Does he have a dominant foot, or are they both weak feet? Oh no, I don't know.
I
He's
don't know
just
what's
been
going on.
bad. I don't know. So you're saying your flop is Chukwueze, no top whatsoever. All right, Stevie.
Nah,
What about you? Who's your top or flop here? Top is
Guys,
nobody. I'm assuming.
guys, this is one of those times where everybody's a flop. Everybody's a flop. Everybody involved with Milan is a flop. From management to players to coach to water boy to social media guy. Like you cannot fuck this up more than they fucked it up. It started shit with drama. We played the game. We had people come out with drama. We had people accept and neglect fucking invitations with drama. We played a game with drama and absolutely no heart. We finished the game with drama. They went and eat at a fucking restaurant. There was still drama. They were holding up signs, drama. It's everybody. It's from Ultra to fucking guy at Milanello, guys. This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. This is not how a professional franchise. This is the perfect storm of shit. It's the perfect storm of shit because it makes everybody who watches North American sport look at European sports and say, they're cavemen. They're cavemen. They fucking act like animals. They go get them at the restaurant. Okay. I tip my hat. And they make Europeans look at American ownership and say, look at them. They don't care. They don't care. He doesn't care. He doesn't even care to come. He won't even care to speak. Remember, Silvio used to at least get, when things would go bad, he would buy a player. He would say, you know what? Things are going bad. Let's bring in Redondo. Remember when he brought in Redondo? He wanted to say something. He was going for prime minister. What do? Let's go get Shevchenko. We left Kaká. He was running for prime minister again. Let's go get Kaká again. Right? We don't have that owner anymore. It's not a problem. Who are we gonna bring in? What are we gonna do? And if they haven't figured it out, that Fonseca's lost the team already, and there's nothing Ibra could do because the sideshow is over, right? Remember when we spoke, Fabio? I think me and you were on the phone. Me and you were on the call, like I'm as if we're at work. Me and you were on the podcast. I think Gio was there too, and we said we're done with the lion shit, right? I'm a lion. I am Ibra. I am a lion.
He's a lion, all right.
Like it's over now. Like that was cool when you were a player, right? The persona I got when you were a player. Now you're in management. Now you're a direct. Could you imagine at your work, your vice president, senior vice president comes to you, Fabio, I'm a lion. Gio, at your work, they're gonna come and see. Gio, you gotta wake up, buddy. It looks like you're sleeping. I need you action, man. I told you need to fucking jack yourself.
Gio's the donkey. He's the donkey.
Yeah. It's enough, guys. I'm done with this shit, man. I want proper people to come in and to take care of my team for now until my kids can do this podcast when I'm no longer doing the podcast because it's enough now. I'm done.
I agree. My only top that I can even identify is at least I thought Gabia played with some spirit, tried to do something in the second half. He even tried to get out there and push forward. I mean, at least he knows and loves the colors. I thought he was trying to do something. Really, no, I liked Jimenez. I thought he looked okay. Again, no end product in the end. The flop for me gotta be Morata. Morata is the flop. You're passing at the wrong time. You're not making the most of your chance. Like, we need you to be a striker. This is what we're missing. We're missing a clinical striker, and you get your opportunity, and you're worried about the 16-year-old to get him on the score sheet. Because I don't think you're a center forward. You think you're a cam sometimes. Get out there and fucking fire the ball in the net. Didn't happen. So that's my flop, man. We got a couple of comments, questions. Let's identify them here. No Patreon today. I guess everybody was too pissed to pay attention.
Everybody's in mourning.
They're in mourning. One more time. Vince Mancini, because he's the best for giving us a super chat. F this organization. That is all. Not Bobby. We read that one. Let's go. Liban Yusuf says, is Fonseca eating the panettone now, guys?
We answered this, Liban. We answered it last week. There's no one who has the testicular fortitude to not make him eat the panettone. The lion is going to give him a panettone because
The lion is lying.
It's his ass, though, right? It's his ass.
Yeah.
It's his ass. It's the lion's ass. It's Moncheda's ass. It's Furlani's ass. It's La Zorella Grigia's ass. It's everybody's ass. Lanardi's ass. It's everybody's hot Italian ass.
Yeah, it would be them having to admit that they made a big mistake by going with Fonseca. But it takes pride to be the one to go out there and say, you know what, we made a mistake. We need to rectify. Also, the problem is, and this is what Jan would say if he was here, is who's going to replace him if you're going to fire Fonseca. At this point, we don't give a shit. That's the problem for the next day. Right now, we need to fire. We need to fire somebody. And Fonseca is the man I think we need. So no pun intended. Fire him now. Let him go to the party. And as soon as he leaves, you call him on the phone and say, Paulo, don't come in tomorrow. It's over, buddy. Enjoy your night. Goodbye. And that's it. And start over. Find who it is. Sadi. Listen, at this point, guys, go get Allegri. I don't care. Go get Allegri. Tell him, listen, come for 6 months. We'll pay you $5 million, whatever it is. Try to save us. At least at some point, can you please wrestle with Ibrahimovic in the back? Make it like a UFC fight. At least we'll get some heart. Like, we need something. Right now, we're getting nothing. Juve Cornercast said, do you guys think it's an identity problem for this Milan? Milan's management is a pure disaster. Second, the players seem like they don't have any fighting spirit to play for a great club like Milan. I think this is a two-parter. In regards to, it's not necessarily an identity problem. I think these players don't buy into the project. What do you think, G?
I mean, they don't buy into the project. He was trying to be tough with Leao, but Leao, he's like, I'm not gonna let that happen. But I just gotta say that lion shit ain't working no more. That God shit ain't working no more. So don't want to disrespect nobody. But when you gotta go through the side door, you a fucking pussy, and that's what you are, Ibra. You was only good on the pitch, so I don't want to hear nothing. Cause you, the Hobbit, and I'm afraid of big booties. Like, y'all went through the side door. If y'all was really men like that, y'all should have went through the front. Don't care of the information that they were, or the blasphemy, or the shit talking that they were gonna do to you, because you guys deserve it. You guys think like the fan base is just gonna stay quiet? No, bro. Like, you think we're gonna stay quiet just because what? Because we're gonna pay our tithes and not do anything else? But nah. They just showed me that they ain't got no cojones. And is Fonseca gonna be here to the end of the year? I don't think they have that much money to want to spend to pay him.
You think so? Wow.
I mean, I would have fired him after yesterday. Did you see Leao's comment? He said, we're barely now. How many games are we in? He said, we're barely
15?
now starting to figure out Fonseca's system. What fucking system is this? Are we doing geometry? Are we doing calculus up in here? That's just gonna take us for a long time. Like, bro, this guy is not Pep Guardiola for his system not to be like moving fast. We're already 15 games in the season. We don't even know what we're doing. That just shows you right there. That's an automatic fire. He said it like, yeah, we starting. They haven't even figured it out. They barely starting. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard today. Why did you have to say that? Nah, man. They got me fucked up today. And then you go through the side gate, Fabio. Would you go through the side gate, or would you want them to yell at you?
This depends what I'm doing, G. Depends what I'm doing, all right? Sometimes I don't want everybody seeing, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to keep it low profile. Keep the hat low and go out the side. But they're hiding because they're scared, because they don't want to face the consequences. They haven't done it the whole season. Why are they going to do it now, where they're going to get a couple of pigs in a blanket, whatever they're eating over there? What do you think, Steve, man? I mean, it's a pure disaster. That's 100%. But do you think it's the players, or is it the identity? I mean, where does it stem? Is it Fonseca? Is this, like, you know, is it everything? It's probably a combination of everything, right?
It's a combination, guys. It can't be one or the other only. It's like you have to have some kind of back, some kind of spine to be able to play at Milan. And again, some players, it's just not for them. And I can rattle them off. You know, Chikwueze, not for him. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, not for you. Guys, Emerson Royale, not for you, guys. These are players, guys, that You know, they weren't wanted from their team for a specific reason. Now, you know, we blame the Ruben Loftus-Cheeks and stuff, guys, but we purchased them. Those were our purchases. It falls on management with that. You know, tell me you have someone in the starting 11 and then you bring in Ruben Loftus-Cheek to close a game. I'm okay with that. Right? But if you're playing Ruben Loftus-Cheek out of position, I'm sorry, it's not on Ruben Loftus-Cheek. It's on management and it's on Fonseca. And this is what's happening, right? You know, Pulisic injured didn't help either, right? So
no, definitely not.
This is what's happening, right? And we need to score goals. We're just very, very bad in the final third, guys. We don't know. And I got schooled. I got schooled on the local soccer show by a very interesting soccer mind, a very good guy, David, who's someone who, you know, I respect a lot. He works at Soccer Quebec here in Montreal. And he's like, you know, he heard me say identity. He doesn't know if Milan has an identity. It's very hard. And he put it into perspective. He said, it's very hard to have an identity because you can't play the same way against every single team.
Sure.
And, you know, and I said, yeah, you're 100% right. And I said, maybe I misspoke. And he's like, explain it. And I said, Dave, when I watch the game, I don't know what Milan are doing. I can't understand what they're doing. So maybe identity is the wrong word, but I don't know what they're doing in this phase of the game, in this phase of play. Like in the final third, I can't understand what they want to do. Do they want to play short combinations? Do they want to play wide? Do they want to play through the middle? I don't know. And I'm 15 games in. I said, I'm not a soccer guru. You know, like people are going to say, oh, this guy thinks he knows. I don't. I'm learning every day. But like if you watch Manchester City, okay, they're sucking right now. But you know what they want to do. They want to play all these combination passes. They want to hold the ball up until the final third. They want to get it to Haaland or in a dangerous spot, and they want to score. We don't have that. We don't know. I don't know what we want to do in the middle of the field. I don't know what's happening in the middle of the field. I don't know what's happening defensively. We play, you know, and someone said, was it last week that someone said we play a high line? Guys, we play a high line. What are we in 4th grade? This is scary shit, guys. It's scary shit.
Man, I mean, I just think again, the identities. I think that's kind of an idea of saying like Fonseca doesn't know how to switch his tactics against a type of player, a type of team that's playing in a way that's giving us trouble. I mean, Steve, you see every goddamn game. Why do we come out flat in the second half as if we haven't had a conversation about how we should maybe adapt to the game that's in front of us? Instead, we always look like we're half asleep when we come out. We look slow. And when do we start to play? The last 10 minutes of the half when we're in trouble? You know, honestly, let's just move on because we can go on here for hours and hours with this one. We got to give some love. Again, Vince Mancini, again, being the superstar of the night. How the F was Osimhen never purchased? I don't know, man, because Italian teams don't like to do business with Milan for some reason. When it's Inter, when it's Juve, when it's Fiorentina, everybody bends over and spreads their butt cheeks. But for us, oh, it's a high price prostitute every time. We got to pay top of the line, otherwise they end up going somewhere for, you know, the installment plans like they do for Juve. But hopefully that could be something to rectify next season. Bring in Osimhen, that could do a big, big thing for our future. But these guys, I don't know if they have it in them.
Now we want that guy friend drop. Like what the? Like they don't even know what they want another DM, bro. We not even scoring goals, and you want to buy another DM? How dumb are these guys? Like that guy friend drop. Oh, that was the commentator. Oh, he would be good at Milan. Like what the hell is going on?
I mean, we do need guys. The problem is that we have no substitutes, guys. We have no substitute. This is like kind of what you were mentioning before. Before we get to Ricardo's comment, who are we taking these players out for? You know, to put in a Primavera player. Come on. Like, you want to bench Leao to put Okafor? You see how Okafor plays? Okafor looks like he doesn't know what the hell's going on. Maybe he really doesn't get what Fonseca's asking. Maybe next season he'll get it, because right now he's lost. He doesn't know what to do when he comes on. But you want to take Leao out to put him in? You want to take Teo Hernandez to play who? Tereshano? I mean, come on. Give me a break. Let the players play the best players you have. We don't have time for this bullshit anymore. How many points are we going to lose? Let's. Did you guys see it? This was like, I guess it's a Brioski of the night. Seeing how much, I mean, I thought Balotelli, he was maybe going to get himself like red carded or something so he could go hang out with the Milan guys, because he was so happy to be there. The real kiss of death would have been that he gets subbed on and actually ruins the game for us. But that didn't happen, thank God. But the nice video was circulating today of him saying hello to everybody in the tunnel. What'd you guys see? Did you see any of that today?
I like that. It was nice. It was nice that he was able to get handshake and high fives. The best was Montolivo, who I guess he didn't even notice there on the left. And he's like, "Hey, Mario." And he's like, "Oh, my God. Hello. How are you, Montolivo?"
I know. But again, it's just good to see, again, that's the best part of the day yesterday, is seeing some of the, the old Milan players, the glory days, guys that gave us good memories. Right now, we have nothing but bad memories in Casino Royale. Let's go. All right, so Josh is saying, love the show, boys. If we can all agree that upper management and ownership is the biggest issue at the club, will firing Fonseca truly do anything? I don't know, but I'm willing to fucking find out at this point, right? It can't be worse. I mean, I guess it could always be worse, but you were supposed to progress in the offseason by getting rid of Pioli, and you found somebody more incompetent, and he's never won anything. So I don't know what you thought was going to be better there. But guys, we're almost an hour in here. We got a preview of Verona. Obviously, there's already commotion that if this game does not go well, Fonseca's finally getting the axe. But what do you guys think, Steve?
Oh man, these guys don't know. Why do we have to give them two more games? Oh, maybe one more. Like, what are we, bro? Are we keeping up with the Kardashians over here at Milan? Or what the heck is really going on? Why are we giving him like a 2-game basis? That makes you know that they don't know what they're doing and they don't believe in Fonseca. Fire him. I don't give a fuck. Call Abate, do something, but get this guy out of here. Why are you guys giving him 2 more games? Oh, if we get a bad result on Friday, he's gone. Like, come on, man. This is just, we're going out sad, Fabio. And it's going to be Friday, and hopefully they don't ruin my work week. But hey, the way that we're doing right now, we could compete versus the top club sometimes. But then when we get to the minnows, we can't even score 5.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
I don't know. I think we're going outside again on Friday. I'm not confident. After yesterday, they ruined my mood for the whole year.
The whole rest of the year. The whole rest of the year.
Yeah. The small year that we have. Yeah. Steve, what do you think, man? Do you think anything changes? Yeah, I mean, do or die. I mean, is he going backwards? Is he going to start now? He's going to play Teo?
Oh, now he's going to play him. Yeah, absolutely. He tried to do his little hissy fit there, and it ultimately failed for him. What would be crazy is that Theo saves them against Verona. But again, guys, this had to be done a long time ago. And again, I'm going back to the first international break. It was just not going good. We knew it was gonna end up like this. We had the helpless romantic Vinny. He's probably home. He's tanking a nice little birra, and he's smiling, and he's probably trying to find a glass half full situation. There's no fucking half glass full. We need this guy out. We need him out. We need to change it up. We need to find something new. We need to start the new year. We need to get to Champions League, guys. It's very important. Like I'm not joking about this. We need to get to Champions League football again, because it touches, unfortunately, that also Club World Cup that happens in the summertime, which, guys, I don't know if everybody knows, we're not participating in because of shit like this. And I know it sucks for the players, But monetary wise, I'm pretty sure they're getting paid a shit ton of money to go overseas in the summer to play that world the Super League, the FIFA Super League. That's what I'm calling it. It's the FIFA Super League. So let's go, guys. Like, something has to change. Another game of Verona, this, that, the reporter, this, the report. After Verona is going to be another 2 games. You're going to lose. And then his next game is going to be if he ties or loses against here. And then we're screwed. And the more we go, the further we fall back. Hey, by the way, we're behind Bologna now. We're behind fucking Bologna. Holy shit. Where have we come?
Well, that's where, me and Gio like to do our parting shots at the end. So since we didn't get a chance to do it, I know some people are having a little bit of a withdrawal. Let's give it to them since you mentioned the Bologna. All right, so you don't get the full one, but since just parting shot to remember, guys, Atalanta won, right? Juve dropped points, tying to Venezia. We had Bologna beating Fiorentina, so Fiorentina dropped points. And then today, Lazio take a shellacking from Lord Fiegel's gay girls, Inter, 6-0. So it was perfect for us to be able to pick up some points on some of the team, but no! 125th anniversary, we had to put another dud out there. And this is not what you want for people who are tuning in, especially here in the stateside. Pulisic's team, Moose's team. Let me give Milan a chance. 0-0. Minchia. Milan Juve. 4 Americans on the roster. 0-0. Put me to sleep. Serie A. Get Milan in order because you need better production here, all right? These type of games will not draw viewerships. Piracy doesn't kill football. These shit games kills football, all right? That's what's killing culture. They're putting these bums out there and playing 90 minutes like this. Just because Inter put 6 on Lazio, they think they're a good team. Yeah, right. Wait until they have to sell everybody because they have no money next season. But my parting shot, just want to say everybody in the chat, we appreciate you guys coming and checking out Milan Weekly Podcast every week. Even if you're not a Milan fan, you subscribed and you come here to troll us, keep it coming, baby. Put some money in the chat and we'll give you some love. Don't be a gaylord, just come in and talk. But, gee, Stevie goes last because it's his show. What's your parting shot, bro?
My parting shot is to that idiot that's too busy to attend his own club that he bought ceremony. Like, look at us, man, right here. We're gonna be here for the next 100 years. If I live for 100 years, I'm gonna be here watching this shit. And what you did yesterday is disgraceful. And if you don't love the club like we do, then tell Elliot you can't repay the loan. Because you know what? I just found out Singer was there today. He was there. Singer. You guys remember Singer? We won that Scudetto.
That's even worse.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God. This is crazy, guys.
He was there today.
Guys, I can't. Honestly, I can't. It gets worse. It's like it's honestly like General Hospital is probably my all-time favorite soap opera. Like, Days of Our Lives, we had that guy Stefano Demera. He just continuously dies and comes. The guy fell out of a helicopter and still was alive after. But guys, we've gone to like Spanish tele-Latino style telenovelas, like the soft porn ones, right? Like with Singer being there. Imagine the old owner who was a hedge fund, who apparently hedge funds, they're known to be evil and they're known to be money hungry, and he's there, but the guy who bought it from him is not there. This blows my mind.
Oh, man. Well, guys, listen, everybody in the chat, we appreciate you coming checking us out here Monday night.
My parting shot. What about me?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was yours. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Parting shot. We're gonna put Marcello's.
Let's do it. Marcello, put your slideshow up there, Marcello. If you hear us, come on. Let's go, Marcello. There he is.
Now we're at the curva. This is what I said. It's after, right? Guys, this is where we've gone to now, right? This is constant. Like, it cannot be. It cannot be that he didn't understand that by not going, players with no will or dignity. You are the mirror image of the ownership. So now he's going. Now him not going and the performance 0-0 causes this now. Now it's more stress for the team. This is outside their hotel, wherever they put it, or the restaurant. I don't know. But they went to restaurants. They went to hotels. And again, this is American, American sports looking at European sports and saying, what's going on over here, guys? They're following them to the restaurant. Like, this is unacceptable in North America. Not going to happen. Maybe a TMZ thing or everything. And another one. Incompetent management, club with no ambition. You are not at the level of our history. That's a deep one. That cuts. If he cares, that cuts.
I don't know. I don't know if he cares.
That's why he went to the management. That's why they went to the side.
Yeah, because they didn't want to see it. They didn't want to hear it.
They didn't want that problems. They didn't want that problem. But boy, oh boy, I cannot believe Finger was at the dinner today. That shit is crazy, guys.
Yeah.
This is keeping up with the Kardashians, all the seasons in ones today. This is kind of sad.
This is a great comment by Paulo Cesar here. This current management was yellow-bellied when they sacked Maldini. They were spineless again this past weekend. What did y'all expect? We have money-grubbing idiots running things. Let's leave it at that, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for being here and sticking with us. We always appreciate you guys. Ovunque e sempre.
Forza
Milan.
Ciao, everybody. Good night. Check us out this weekend. Coast to Coast is going to be a Saturday morning vehicle. Come spend your lunch with us, baby. Let's